For some strange reason, people think that the decisions they make is 100% them making that decision. Or is it coercion? Either way, check this out.
And you're not thinking right now. You're following orders. You're not thinking for yourself. You're not in touch with your soul. Because if you were, you would take that bullshit off and you would breathe freely, which is the #1 form of nutrition. And if you don't have proper oxygen, you can't have cognitive function. And if you can't think right, you're easily pushed around and controlled and manipulated.
Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Papa Duck. Like, comment, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Hit the notification so you're notified every time I drop a video. Look down below, right there. You see them nice sweaters. Go ahead and grab your sweater, man. Everything that y'all buy or anything that y'all contribute goes right back to the channel to spread our message. Listen, y'all just seen that video I showed y'all, right? I want y'all to think. This is a video about thinking. It's very simple. For some reason, people think the decisions that they make is 100% them, right? I want y'all to look up the word coercion. Look it up. And the government is 100% protected, from that, which is they make you make decisions based off force or punishment or something like that. It's like saying if you don't pay this ticket, your license is going to get suspended. So you didn't make that decision because you just 100% didn't want to do it or did want to do it. It was a consequence behind it that helped push you to do it. Not only that, the things we do in life was told to us to do. And a lot of this stuff that they tell us to do, they wrap a business around it. That's why I told you, business is your father, religion is your mother. Okay? Very, very important. And what I mean by that, let me give you an example of that. Who told you to wear underwear? Think about it. And I know a lot of this stuff is probably going to seem strange, but you got to understand this, though. When you've been told to do something, that's all you know, cognitive dissonance. I told y'all 100 times. When the brain hears and sees something over and over and over, it begins to develop some type of truth about it. This is psychology. They know that, you don't. So before you say, that's crazy, who the hell told you to wear underwear? Do they speak about underwear in the Bible? Who told you to wear it? But now that we wear it, somebody's making millions and billions of dollars behind it. And it goes with a lot of other things, man, even down to food. It took 40 years for shrimp to be implemented on the menu. Because at first, people just weren't with it. But when something becomes more like, I don't want to say dominant, but when something becomes of too much, right? They find a way to get rid of it and they make money off of it. It's just like those tiger shrimp, not tiger shrimp, I'm sorry, those tiger fish. They call tiger fish because they got stripes on them. You know what I'm saying? It became domestic. It was so many of them. Instead of we kill them, let's make it a dish. Now they got restaurants serving the tiger fish. This is how a lot of different things get implemented. Stuff we didn't eat back in the days when we was young, now we eating it. But this is why. Another thing is too, it's gonna blow your mind. Even though my daughter, she does shoes, she designs shoes, but we don't supposed to be wearing shoes. I've done videos about this, right? This is where you get the word grounding from. We supposed to walk barefooted. Our feet supposed to touch the ground. It's like electricity. There's studies after studies about this. Walk barefooted on the ground 30 minutes a day. It charges your organs. The whole world is nothing but energy. One big magnetic field. This is just energy. This has a lot to do with ley lines. Look up ley lines. I'm going to do another video about ley lines. And ley lines are just positive and negative spots. Like, we see them little rods, and when they walk, when you get to a certain, like a negative positive spot, they turn into each other, and it lets you know that that's a positive or negative spot. That's exactly what it is. Now, if you did your research, you will understand that all national monuments, including the Pentagon, the White House, and a slew of other monumental places, was built on positive ley lines. But the hood, negative ley lines. This is the energy. Sounds crazy, don't it? Do your research. I'm gonna come back and do another video about ley lines. But back to what I was saying. Someone told you to wear shoes. And like I say, the decisions that we make are things that they put in our head. They told us to do that. Oh, we supposed to do that. Oh, we supposed to do that. Think, man. Script all that shit out your head. Why am I doing this? Why? Who told you to do it? Who told you to stop at a red light? Go through a red light? They did. So what I'm trying to tell you is from day one, when you went to school, you was being brainwashed. You was being taught to obey. Look up the word obey. And I'm not talking about the seasoning. What I'm telling y'all is you have to start thinking for yourselves. This is why people that think outside the box, people say, he's weird. They're weird. No, they're not. They just don't think in the box like most people do, or most people have been told to do. And that's all I'm saying. It is control. You know what I mean? It's all about control. I got another video I'm going to do, and it's going to be soon. And like I say, this video going to blow y'all mind. This is going to break down how and why the 1% at the top is running the world, the middle class, and the ones at the bottom. Because you got to ask yourself, why do we do what we do? Who's controlling us? Why do people do what they do? They figured it out. It's all about psychology. And all they got to do is keep the right people fed. This is why I keep saying it. The city commissioners and the this and all this whole governmental construct, these people are together. This is why they go after the biggest pastors in the neighborhoods. Why? Because he has the influence. And you know how we love our church? People been playing a game on us for a long time. No one have not nobody say, why we keep losing? Why we keep doing the same thing? Why? Once you become a why person and say why, now stuff finna start unlocking. Because now you're curious. You ain't just going for what they say. You ain't tired of seeing Al Sharpton and them come, holding hands, talking about let's pray, and the victim is dead. You ain't tired of seeing that? You ain't tired of seeing, the same thing happening with these police and stuff like that? But like I say, cognitive dissonance. Look it up. When you see something over and over and over with the same results over and over and over, you start to develop a truth about it. Right now, if you see something about the police and the police did this, it don't even, like, think about what I'm saying. It doesn't even affect you, like it used to. Or when you first start hearing about it, depending on, how old you are, whatever the case may be. But when you see this for so long, for so many years, you start to develop like, niggas gonna march. It's gonna be the same song and dance. This is why they will go to the extreme measures not to let the people see that the people can get a win. Because once we see that we can get a win in one time, we're gonna want it forever. And this is why they're gonna stick together. And this is why they're going to keep doing what they're doing, because a lot of this stuff is staged and plotted. And lives are being lost just on GP. They call it casualties of war. I'm telling you, they have to keep doing this to show you that when it comes to police brutality or when it comes to the victim, it's going to be the same song and dance. This shit all staged. And I'm just trying to get y'all to think. Open your mind to see what is going on. Open your mind to understand. This is all a plot, baby. This is why I want, if you're smart enough, you ain't got to be, with this group and that group. Because I keep telling y'all. And this go for whatever group. This is me speaking. And I want y'all to understand, I'm just for good. That's all I am. I'm for the good. But understand this. When you join a group, whatever that group is, right? Anytime you don't comply with what that group wants from you, you are considered an outsider. And that could be any group. I'm not going to call no names because you know how sensitive people are. But think about what I'm saying. If you're not a part of their agenda, whatever that group is, or you're outcast, why it can't be like, okay, you for the good, I'm for the good. I may not agree with what you're doing, or I may not just be with that, but we for the good. Why we can't just ride on the strength of we for the good? Oh, I got to be this way. I got to do this. I got to say this. I got to do this. Come on, man. I'm for the good, man. So I don't get caught up in the titles. But that's just me. And I understand. If If you're not complying to what the group wants, you're outcast. And it's similar to when, if you said anything about, or you said anything against Jesus, this or that, or what them old folk do? Oh, you got to get out of their house. Well, you got to go. You don't believe in what they believe. But dang. And I'm just making an example. It ain't just that. It's any group. But you got to understand the psychology behind groups, and that's another video. They've developed this bro, they understand the basics of things. We don't. People don't understand that it has to be two sides to be a war. It sounds simple, like it's very simple though. But these are the things we overlook. We worrying about no, you have to divide first to have a us against them, or them against us. And they do this through social engineering. This is what they do. They can literally, and I'm gonna give you an example of social engineering. Like I say, go watch Social Dilemma. I keep saying the same thing, right? Because I'm just trying to unlock the layers. I'm trying to get you to one day say, damn, now it makes sense. Now we can move forward. Go watch Social Dilemma on Netflix. Please go watch it. And watch how they use social media to control the people. They can literally, I'm gonna give you an example, and I'm gonna let y'all go. An example is this. Say if it's two gangs. You got gang number 3, and you got gang number 4. We're gonna say that. They can make a meme and say that gang number 3 say, fuck gang number 4. And they know just what gang number 4 like and don't like based off the data. All the gangs in gang number 4, they know everything they post. Same as with gang number 3. And they can sit back and make those two gangs go against each other just off social media. A meme. These things was created for a reason. Don't you know they use attention engineers to build these platforms? I keep telling y'all, the heart button, when people hit the like or the heart button, that's equivalent to smoking crack cocaine. That's dopamine. Go look up what dopamine is. You know what I'm saying? The same feeling you get from smoking crack cocaine, you get the same feeling from seeing somebody hitting the heart button, the like button. This is why they put seen when you go check a message, because it makes you reply back, because you don't want nobody to be like, oh, he's seen it, but he don't want. These things are by design. This is social media. This is social engineering. Like I say, everything can be reverse engineered. Meaning, if I had $1 billion, I would use it against them the way they use it against us. I will pay people to come get this knowledge. I'll pay you. Come get this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay you to come sit here and check this out. I'll pay you here, man, get this pamphlet. I'm just trying to strip you and make you think. And I'm going to use the same tools that they use against us, because they do use it. And we're going to reverse engineer it. Keep telling y'all, everything y'all see me do, even if you don't understand, there's a bigger plan behind it. Always remember that by Pop It Up. I don't care what you see me do. There's a bigger plan behind it. And that's all I can say. So with that being said, man, I want to keep y'all on. I'm just trying to get you to open your mind and understand that a lot of decisions that we do make, it is coercion. It's coercion. We're making it by force. This is how they can get us to go take because they're going to say, oh, if you don't get this, you can't work. This is why we have to stand together. If you got a workplace and there's 50 of y'all, somebody need to get to y'all and say, we need to come together. Yeah, it's going to be a few. It's going to be a few that's, they so fucking brainwashed today. They don't see the bigger picture. They figure, oh, I'm straight. I don't want to. Don't worry about it. Because if it's 50 people, right, that's working at this job, if it's 7 that won't comply, they like, fuck that. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to do what boss tell me to do, right? And the other 43 say, you know what? If he got to take it, we quit. Now that other 7 going to be forced. See, this is cold. This is reverse engineering. It's the same way they do with us. This is coercion. Now you force them to make a decision. See, everything can be for the good, but they weaponize everything. You get what I'm saying? Like, follow what I'm saying. Make them 7 say, you know what? No, I'm going to stick with the group. They see that they finna lose. This is why dividing people is so important. That's why I say it ain't got nothing to do. When it comes to a certain degree, it got nothing to do with color. They just use that to make us war with each other. I told you got to have two sides. The average person that don't like another person, who put that in your mind? I'm waiting. Cognitive dissonance. When you see something for so long, you start thinking and like, you know what? It's got to be true. Everybody's saying it. I keep seeing it. Your brain start to develop a truth about it. This is why, and not to be racist, this is why a lot of white folks feel as though and know in their head there's white benefits being white. They know this. I got a video about that coming. And it's gonna have people speaking on, they know they privileged. Why? Who put that notion in their head? Cognitive dissonance. It's the people who control the world, the people who control the narrative, the ones who got the data, the ones who control the TV, the ones who control the radio. They the ones who put this in people's heads. All of us running around with another group of people's ideologies on us. And I'm just trying to wake you up, bro. That's it. Just wake up, bro. See the bigger picture. You get what I'm saying? See the bigger picture. And the more we come together, the more we see the bigger picture, the better we're going to be off. Because I'm telling y'all, where we headed, with what these people doing, and y'all can see everything I see. I just can't talk about everything, but pretty soon y'all have access to a lot of information. But I'm telling y'all, if we continue the way we're going, and they succeed on what they've been doing, they've been planning this forever, we in trouble. Your kids is in trouble. Your kids is in trouble. Because I'm trying to tell y'all, a lot of us just want to live and enjoy life and enjoy our kids and enjoy the things that we like to enjoy. But you got to keep in mind, you got a group of people that want to control the entire planet. I've done so many videos to show y'all these people trying to control your religion. They controlling the crops in the ground. Monsanto, go look up Monsanto. They control the information we receive. They control the education. Okay? I'm showing y'all what's happening right in front of our faces. We are being stripped of our cultures. Pretty soon, we all going to be running around under one big umbrella, and that's what they want, to centralize everything. One world government, one world banking, one world religion, one world everything. Everything is centralized. And all the big countries that's at the top, they all together. Don't let them fool you. They all together. So like I said, man, I'm just trying to open y'all mind, man. You know I love y'all. You feel me? And it's all love, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna definitely, man, just some things to throw at y'all for y'all. Go look up ley lines. Ley lines gonna blow your mind. We'll do another video about that. Also look up grounding. Why you should walk on the ground 30 minutes a day. If your old girl or got high blood pressure, check her blood pressure. Then have her go sit out there under the sun. We have to have the sun. That ray that beaming on your head is not hot. See, another thing, they teach us that that's hot. You got to go to school so we can teach you what is cold, what is hot. When you use it against you, you have to go get this brainwash camp. Go to this brainwash camp. Now you got people, they running from the sun. Don't you know if we don't have the sun, everything on planet Earth dies in 6 months? Maybe sooner. So when them rays hitting you from the sun, you got to absorb it. That's information. You downloading information into that melanin. Anyway, I want y'all to understand, man, that we're going to continue to be positive, think positive. We're going to continue to move forward as a people. And I'm telling y'all, man, we have to come together. We have to. Pretty soon, just drop this out there on y'all. I did let y'all know. I told y'all that I was putting some stuff together. I'm gonna need y'all help. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about nobody asking and begging. It ain't none of that. But I can tell y'all this. Some of the biggest companies come together when it comes to finances. You understand me? So it's not about that. But we're gonna need help to make this happen. And I'll reveal that later. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely working on it right now. Pretty soon, we're gonna be developing that. But like I say, man, you know I love y'all, man. Stay blessed. Y'all have a nice night. And like I say, till the next video. Peace. I'm out.
Hold on. Come on. What the business is. What the lick read. You know